Thanks to everyone who have subscribed. If you have not, please do. And thanks for coming out here. I really appreciate you. Insecurity. Stop living in denial. Self-praise. PDP cautions Buhari. The People Democratic Party (PDP) Friday demoralized Buhari. Stop living in denial, self-appraiser, and making joke out of the security situation in the country. The party, in a statement signed by its spokesman, Kola, chilled President Muhammadu Buhari for attempting to award himself an unearned past mark despite the ambiguous failure to tackle acts of terrorism and violence which have continued to worsen under his incompetent watch. The statement said by resorting to self-praise in the face of failure and escalated killing, President Muhammadu has exhibited a devastating betrayal of the fundamental responsibility of his office, and this further confirmed that he is indeed not in touch with the reality on ground, as it seems has no solution to offer. The party added, it is indeed inexcusable that instead of accepting failure, President Muhammadu Buhari is recently confessed his surprise over the level of insecurity in our nation under his watch. He is now restoring to self-praise by his people to divide attention and diverse attention from the consciousness of Nigeria and members of the international community that he has failed as the commander-in-chief. The PDP described as scandalous and self-indicting that President Muhammadu Buhari is claiming that his so-called successes has restored the pride and honor of our nation. At a time when our country is becoming a paradise for killing and listed as number 3 in the world terrorism index, while facing immigration ban and travel adversities from one nation of the world to another, it is awkward that the President Muhammadu Buhari made his unstoppable claim at the time both the Senate and the House of Representatives, as well as other credible organizations in Nigeria, are also undermining and not saying to President Muhammadu Buhari, you have failed. Take steps to check out the act of terrorism, bandits, and violence in the country. Furthermore, while Mr. President and his All Progressive Congress APC are busy with their failed publicity stunt on failed performance claim, various sections of our nation are passing a vote of no confidence in his administration by setting up various security outfits such as Amutekun in the southwest and Shaga Kafasha in the north to protect their citizens. The fact is that by restoring to self-praise in the face of failure, the President Muhammadu Buhari presidency has laid down his armor. No one is now left to doubt that the president's administration has reached the end of its capacity and should heed to the calls of Nigerians to take the exit door and allow more competent, patriotic, and proactive hands to effectively tackle the situation at hand. Well, PDP, you've well said. It's good. It's a very good wake-up call for Buhari to take on board that he has a failed government. I'm really surprised that he really resorted to self-praise under the face of the House of Representatives and the Senate, calling for him to resign from office and to sack those he put in place as chief security personnel in the country. I'm talking about the Air Force, Army, Navy, police, and every form of security system we have in Nigeria. He elected these people in because it's not by election. He appointed them rather. He appointed them into office, and if the people are calling on you to take them out of office, that should say something to you, that you have not done your homework, you have done nothing for the people, and they have no confidence in your government. in a time such as this, when the country is crying, bleeding, killings of women, children, destruction of life and property, he there comes out to say he's doing well. In fact, I'm in shock to hear that the president is praising himself just because he got 3 helicopters that we know that half of the money has gone to Boko Haram. Did you hear the news of Tinubu? How before the U.S. when anybody is appointed in Nigeria, the U.S. will first of all confirm what kind of person the person is. Tinubu gave no confidence in Buhari. In fact, he went further to say that Buhari is a religious fanatic who wants to spread Sharia in Nigeria. Are you surprised to hear that? What do you think all these killings and Boko Haram being emboldened and Fulani headsmen? Remember the Ruga initiative? Oh, it's all a mass plot. It's all a mass plot. But guess what? Nigerians were not gullible. You can't just sit there and impose things on us. Thank God it did not stand, because what they intended to do was to plant Fulanis all over the states so that they know about the nook and crannies of the states, and when they give their signal according to Meiti Allah, they can go forth and attack the people. But thank God that did not stand. So to mention what a few, all Buhari's tricks and tactics to bring down Nigeria to his knees. But guess what, Buhari? You can't bring Nigeria to his knees because you are not the first president. You will not be the last. You are leaving and the exit door is wide open. You don't even know that Nigerians are passing a vote of no confidence in you. Look at what the Americans have done to us. They've bound immigration migrants visa under your nose. It has never happened. Even when the country was so bad with looting and money laundering and all that, it did not happen. It was not this bad. This should tell you something, that you are not doing anything. You are not competent. Please pack your load and go. Pack your load and go. Resign from office, like PDP has said, so a more competent hand can take over. Now, a note of caution. I am neither for PDP or APC. PDP now is saying this because they are not in office. Yes, before I continue, I would like to say please like, share, subscribe, click on the notification button so you can get all our latest news. We are here to keep you up to date with all that is going on in Nigeria. Your opinion, it matters, and what you think about the nation also matters. Please don't let anybody tell you you don't have a voice. You make sure you speak out for what is right. Please subscribe, share, click on the notification button so you can be up to date with all our latest news. We're here to keep you up to date with all that is going on around the world. So what am I saying? PDP is now saying Buhari is not performing because they are not the one in power. When they get in power, my dear, it's the same 10 and 10 pence. It's the same people altogether. What we need in Nigerian politics, I think, in my opinion, is a re-overhauling. Anyone who has ever served in any political position in this country should not, I repeat, should not be recycled and come into office. Anyone who has served as a local government chairman in any form or capacity, I tell you, there is a blood that circulates around them, and they are the same people. Trust me, they are. So it's not as if PDP is better off, guys. Don't get deceived and then get sucked in to say, oh, PDP is, they are saying a good idea, they have a good intention, blah, blah, blah. It's all a scam. Trust me, it's all part of the scam tactics. It's not like PDP are better off. No, they are not. So what these guys are doing is they are trying to just play on our intelligence. That's what they do. They are just trying to play on our intelligence and make it look like they are working. No, when PDP was there, the APC was also condemning PDP. It's not like they did any better. They were there for how many tenors? What did they really do? Can you see what Can you see where I'm coming from? Can you see what I'm saying? It's not like they did anything really outstanding that the nation can say and point to and say, oh, they were outstanding and they were the great people and they did one thing out of the blues. No. When they get there, it's like there is a power. There is something that just makes them not to be able to carry on the right activity and to do things properly, decently, and in order for the common Nigerian man. They come there with so much promises. They come there with so much hope, making the common man feel that, oh, the Messiah has come. You see what I mean? They come there, making people feel that, oh, now you have arrived, you've gotten the right person. But when they get there, it's amazing that they still carry out the same thing, the same process, no difference, same thing, and we'll get back to the same place again. So that's where I'm coming from. That is not like PDP are better off, okay? So don't think that you have a better candidate in PDP. What we need is people with servant heart, people that are ready to take Nigeria to the next level. Young men and women, that have been gifted, ambitious, that are well read, that are well prepared for political position. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Click on the notification button so you can get all our latest news. Thanks for listening and God bless. Bye.